Guys, and welcome to another Q&A live. I got a question, Nick, is how do I build my stamina and my cardio for fighting? It's a great question because are we talking about fighting in the ring or fighting in the street? In the story I shared about the home invasion experience with Anthony Smith, he, even though he's a pro MMA fighter, he talked about how he felt like he was gassing out when he was fighting full out survival for his life. And I could kind of say two types of cardio, two types of staminas that I can say, even from my experience, that you need to train. One in the ring and one in the street. So, part of my training, daily is right now I've kind of split my program where I do one day strength training and the other day just working on my cardio, working on my, burpees, spider crawl, stairs, skipping, working on my endurance, my stamina, being able to go, doing 45 minutes. I pretty much do around anywhere between 8 to 12 rounds with 3 minutes exactly what somebody would be training more or less, in a sparring match or fighting match or whatever it is. When you're looking at training in the street, one thing that I've noticed that's very important is that you need to train for explosive bursts. Meaning, when you're training for your stamina, let's say your endurance for self-defense, what you want to train is to go from that 0 to 100 in one split second. And the idea for you is to be able to keep it for at least minimum 30 seconds. Where as soon as you go and you explode with elbows, hammer fist, palm strikes, knees, to be able to hit for 30 seconds, and I mean that's the bare minimum, without even stopping, without even flinching, where you're able to explode without running out of gas. And I said 30 seconds is the minimum. What you want to be training for is the minute and a half, 2 minutes, if you can't, even up to 3 minutes. So again, when you're fighting in the ring, you have the luxury of breaks, of pacing, of being able to relax, to breathe, to clinch and to kind of take a break. You could kind of control the fight more or less. You could time your energy. In the street, you don't have that luxury. Plus, you don't have the time. When you're looking at fighting in the street and you're only looking at seconds, you need to, once that switch goes on, you need to be able to just go full out, take one deeper breath right before you explode and nail that shit right through, because your attacker will not give you a second to take a break. He's not going to be like, okay, here, take a second. I need a break. There's no ref telling you to slow down or to stop. How's your acting going? I remember you said that you were trying to get into the roles. It's doing pretty good, man. I'm doing my own acting gigs right now. I'm writing my own scripts. So that's I'm staying the course with that for sure. So I'm pretty happy about that. So that's kind of the question I got. I mean, if you're fighting, again, if you're training for the ring, if you're training for sport, then you want to train a little bit differently, where you actually learn how to interval, where you're going to be explosive, slow down, explosive, bring it down. You're not going to be able to go to 100% the whole, 12 rounds or 5 rounds of 5 minutes. You won't be able to do that, right? You're going to gas out. However, in the street, you want to train for that, boom, that explosive. The Punisher workout fight, like the Punisher, the same way you did the John Wick. Yeah, the problem is, guys, with a lot of my content right now, the movie night, fight night was demonetized and taken down. My new fight analysis that I spent, money filming were taken down. So all that new content is on my website, nickdrossos.com. So if you guys want, go check it out. I also have a combat conditioning series, actually, I might as well mention it, where I'm actually doing exercises and drills that are gonna help you with your explosive power, your timing, your speed, your grip strength, everything that you need in terms of self-defense in the street, or it's overall it's going to help you with your overall conditioning and mobility for sure. So that's it, guys. If you have any questions, guys, let me know. I'll be taking some questions now. Being angry while fighting is dangerous. If it's dangerous, I won't say it's dangerous, man. You need a little bit of rage. You need to tap into something, right? So it becomes counterproductive when you start losing control. And I've been there where I lose control, and that's because I was so overwhelmed and scared that I lost control. So as much as you lose control, you also need to stay focused in that moment where you need that rage, you need that anger, where you're gonna fucking go full out. But you also need to find a way where you just don't completely lose it to the point where you're just, wailing away without any process to it, if you want to call it. Why lift weights and conditioning is keep to lift and let the bullet fly. That'd be awesome, but why lift weights and conditioning when it's easier to lift upon a gun and let the bullet fly? Well, Graham, that's great, man. You want to pull the trigger, go ahead, man. But I hope you like spending your life in a little cell, right? So I mean, that's an easy, I'm just gonna shoot him. I'm gonna pull out my gun. Great, and if your life is in danger and you and that's what you feel you need to do, that's fine. But again, the amount of force that you use must parallel the amount of danger that you're in. So, and that's it, guys. I'm out. So guys, before I let you guys go, hope you enjoyed the video. Make sure to like, to subscribe, to hit the bell. Go check out my website, nickdrossos.com. A bit about jamming in a street fight. Boom, how to jam? Okay, I'm gonna make a video on that for sure. So I'm out, guys.